Ladies and gentlemen, this is really a tragic story that I'm about to tell you. What you're looking at is a 19-year-old that became a father. And I think sometimes having a baby that young is just too overwhelming for some people, and they just can't handle it. They're not fully mature enough to handle it. And that seems to be in this particular case. Ohio dad, 19, admitted he left his infant son to die in a 130-degree car. You know, you really don't have to take the life of a child these days, because if you don't want your child, or you just feel like you can't handle raising them, or you just don't have the money to raise your child, babies, you can drop them off at the hospital, no questions asked. Drop them off at your local hospital, and you won't even get in trouble. So there was no reason for him to do what he did. But then again, like I said, some people are just not mature enough to take on being a parent. So, a Ohio dad reportedly confessed to leaving his baby son in a car, a hot blazing car, to die as temperatures soared. So, you know how it is. If it's 100 degrees outside, inside your car, yeah, it can easily be 120, 30 degrees, inside that car. It can easily be deadly for a baby. So, after initially claiming the 14-month-old was left alone briefly, well, it don't take a long period of time for a child that age to die from being in a car roasting like that. Landon-Parrot, 19, who first said he left the infant alone during a short bathroom trip, allegedly copped to the heinous move after cops showed footage of him leaving the boy in the car at 8:30 a.m. and not returning back until 1:50 p.m., more than 5 hours later. Trust me, you weren't going to the bathroom for 5 hours. Wow. I guess a lot of people still don't want to believe that cameras are everywhere now. You can make up all the lies you want. If you're caught on camera like Landon here, you're going to get busted. So the child passed away after being left in the car unattended for approximately 5 hours with an outside temperature of 87 degrees. So they said 87 degrees outside. And when they tested the temperature on the inside of the car, they said it was 130 degrees. That poor baby didn't have a chance. Wow. Why didn't you just give the baby to the mother if you didn't want to be bothered? Or don't the child, if you're 19 years old, do you have a living parent that could have watched the baby? I mean, to me, there were a lot of options he should have considered if he was not able to put up with this baby. New Philadelphia Police Chief Michael Goodwin said in a statement posted on Facebook, it appears that this was not a matter of forgetting the child, but a deliberate act so that the baby would not be a disturbance while in the house. Temperatures reached in the upper 80s on Thursday when the incident occurred, police official Ty Norris told Fox affiliate WJW the car was likely as hot as 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my good. That would be too much even for the average adult to even sit in a car at that temperature. Wow. It wasn't even worth it. Now he's going to sit in jail for a very long time. He may be an old man by the time he gets out of jail now. Norris said Parrott had admitted to cops he knew about the dangers of hot cars for kids. Wow. I think sometimes it's hard to believe that some people just don't love their own flesh and blood. They just don't love them until you start seeing stories like this. Norris said, Parent. So he thought this thing all the way out, y'all, before he did it. This was not no one, oh, this was not a spur of the moment thing. If he knew of the dangers of kids in hot temperature cars, he already thought this thing through before he did it. We estimated that we would have made the interior about 130 degrees, and this child was in there strapped in a car seat with no fluids, no air conditioning, nothing. Norris told the station. It's heartbreaking to see this unfold before our eyes. Parrott has been charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and 2 counts of endangering children, police said. He should get first degree. I don't care what anybody says. He thought this thing through. He really did. He is being held in custody on a $250,000 bond. So he must not have any money to still be sitting in jail. He must not be, maybe he's not from a well to do family. So an online obituary remarked on Kyler. So I guess that was the baby's name, Kyler. Sweet disposition and gentle way with animals, even at such a young age. The baby's grandparents took to Facebook to mourn the loss of the young boy, whom they remembered as an active baby, always so curious, who loved jamming to Britney. Justice will be served, but the purpose of this is to bring everyone's attention to the existence of Kyler Philip Allen Parrott. So this is what his grandparents wrote online, and I mean, I'm sure they're probably deeply hurt by the whole thing. What a tragedy, and something that could have easily have been avoided. So look, one thing I can't stand is for babies or children to be harmed, especially by adults. And in this instance, a 14-year-old can't really do too much of anything when a hateful adult is harming them, even their own parent. So, wow, what a tragedy. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And what is the purpose of this video? It just goes to reinforce how much evil is on this planet and how much evil we are dealing with every single day of our lives on this planet. Peace, family.